Welcome to Freshly Flanimated. Many of you have been using our tools for years, but for the newcomers I will very briefly explain how smart magnet rigs work. Inside each element we have the so-called magnet targets, and these are the points that tell where the next element in a chain will magnetically snap to. So the hierarchy is realized on the basis of the registration point, which is one of the important points in the element, and then we have a magnet target which tells the next element where to snap to in the hierarchy. So if we take this neck for example, we have a magnet target here in the torso which tells where the registration point of the neck will snap to, and then inside the neck we have a magnet target which tells where the next element, respectively the head, will snap to. So if I select the neck and press a shortcut to trigger the snap command, the neck snaps to the torso, and if I select the head and press the shortcut, the head snaps into position. The same thing applies to all other elements. So if I take this upper arm as an example, it has a magnet target for the lower arm, and if I select the lower arm and press a shortcut, that will chain select the hand and then press the snap shortcut. You can see the whole arm assembled, and basically I can reassemble the whole character with just 2 presses of a button. So this is how smart magnet rigs work. There is metadata written in these symbol instances, and we have a bunch of tools that allow us to process this metadata. Nothing would stop you to use the standard flash tools to squash and skew and modify your elements with the Q tool, but you also have hierarchical selections such as these, where you can just pose the character with the Kineflex tool in a forward kinematic manner. Now this has been available for years, but with this year's release we also introduce production grade inverse kinematics. Now I'll show you how cool and easy it is to shift the body weight and basically start a walk. But before that, let me switch these and do a bit of a squat. I mean, how cool is that? How organic it looks, how natural. It's quite amazing, isn't it? It's very enjoyable. Okay, so I'll snap the controllers. Let's say this is how we're gonna start from this pose, and I will just create another pose and I will do a little antic. Oh, let's say this will be slightly bent. I'll go like this. A standing pose, a squatting pose, stretch just a little backward, and maybe I can lift the foot. At any point, if you like, you can do FK adjustments. So lifting a foot and then creating another key. Now I will switch this to transparent for reverse IK and go like this, and I will change the center of gravity, and then I will lift the foot even further. I'll move this arm that way, and I'll move this arm that way, and we might just do a little bit of a... Okay, so we, like within 30 seconds, we have a couple of poses, and I can just keep going. I'll just add another key and go that far. I'll stretch the leg if I'm not happy enough, because this is not a rigid skeleton based system. I can just stretch the leg a little further. I can adjust the toes. I will stretch this arm further, and I can show a bit of an elbow here, and I can bend the head just like this, just a little bit. Okay, so there's my other key, and I can just keep going like this. Now I can, if I decide that this is a good position, I can snap the controllers and now switch this and switch this one. And what will happen now is I can drag toward this controller, just like that, just like this. And I can switch my onion skinning on and deal with this other foot to make sure that the toes are where they have to be, and I can push it a little bit further, just like this. I want it stretched, and I can push the pose a little bit further. Not sure about the direction of the eyes, but let's say okay. Let's keep going for another key or two. So we go that way. This arm will start swinging backward, this one will start swinging forward, and this leg will start compensating. So it's probably not the best animation that I've ever done, but I thought such a demonstration can be very pleasant to look at and interesting and somehow alluring. Just for the fun of it, I'll just give all these tweens and see what happens. There you go. I mean, done within 3 minutes while recording video. It's pretty good, isn't it?
Freshly Flanimated.